Hello guys, I just wanted to make a quick video to show how I use the Vader 4 Pro by FlyDigi on my PlayStation 5. I've just recently bought a PlayStation 5 Pro coming over from Series X, and I used to use a Brook XB3 with my Xbox Series X so that I could use the Vader 4 Pro, and I would use it in switch mode, connected via Bluetooth to the XB3, and it would just work. I don't really get on well with the PlayStation controller, especially for, if I want to play things like Call of Duty or Warzone. Call of Duty multiplayer or Warzone. The controller doesn't work for me. The Vader 4 Pro does. I've been looking at how to get it working. So I've got a couple of different things. First of all, I started with this P5 Mate you can see here. That lets me use my King Kong 3 Max, but it does not let me use my Vader 4 Pro wired or, in switch mode or with the dongle. You can see connected to the front port there, we've got a black and white device. That is a Pro FGC2. FGC stands for fighting game controller, but the FGC2 is meant to work with a wide range of devices. They show a nice list of what's supported, but they do not show the FlyDigi Vader 4 Pro. So I wanted to show how this works. So first of all, I'm just going to connect my PlayStation controller first here so you can see what's going on. I'll set my profile and we're going to look at how to get the Vader 4 Pro working wirelessly. It does work. It's just, it can be a bit touchy sometimes. It might need a controller restart. So I've got this dongle here. I'm going to plug that into the FGC2. So that is now plugged in, and you'll see there's a flashing blue light still on the device. When I turn on my controller now with the home button, it's in switch mode, so I'm going to move it to dongle mode and reconnect. You'll see the white button, the white light, sorry, this indicates it's in X input mode, and the blue light has stopped flashing over there. So it hasn't said anything's been connected. I'm going to press start, see if anything happens, or the home button essentially. Okay, so we can see nothing's happened there. So what I'm going to do now, I will turn my controller back off, and you'll see the light on the FGC2 is going to flash red and blue. So in a few seconds, maybe 4 or 5, it's going to go from flashing red and blue to flashing blue and off. There you go. So now I'm going to reconnect the controller again. I'm going to turn it on in X input mode. It's connected. I'm going to just tap the home button. We can see the light has stopped flashing again, and now our controller is connected wirelessly. So all of your back paddles work, everything works. You can switch profiles as you would normally would. This all works perfectly. Everything works as you would want. This seems to be the touchpad, I think, here, which is good. So that's how the controller works wirelessly. I'm going to turn it off and just show wired. So I have a long cable somewhere that I've just purchased. Just need to find it. Right, so I'm going to remove that dongle from the FGC2. Normally I would have this plugged in the back. I just use it wirelessly, but I just got these cables so you can have it connected via the front for demo purposes and show the flashing light. So this is now just via a long USB-A to USB-C cable. I'll keep the controller in X input mode. We can see the light is flashing blue again, blue and black, or blue and off, sorry. Plug in my controller. You can see it's charging from the power from there. I'm going to tap the button here. Obviously it's not going to sync to a dongle now because, sorry, I put it in switch mode. Start it back on X input mode. So we've got the white light. You can see straight away, as soon as it connects, the blue light stops flashing and becomes solid. And straight away we have full input. I'll just load up Astro's Playroom so you can see it happen, see it work. There we go, and I will just show it working wirelessly on Astro's Playroom as well. So I'm going to turn the controller off, disconnect the USB. Plug the dongle back in. Okay, so we can see it's flashing blue and off rather than blue and red. the controller is in X input mode. I will turn the controller on, let it sync up. We can see the light has become a solid blue again, and hopefully this is just gonna reconnect or work. It might be that I have to turn it off. We're gonna watch that light go red and blue for 5 seconds or so. And then once it goes back to blue and off flashing, which will be now, there we go. I'm going to keep the controller back in X input mode, start it up, and then I don't know if I can leave it or I have just pressed start, but once it connects, I normally just tap the home button. We can see we now have full wireless control via the dongle. You just need that initial run and then turn it off and then turn it back on again, and it works. Personally, for the benefit of not having the cable when I'm playing COD, I would just do the do that switch around where I wait for it to stop flashing and then start it again. Now, just so you can see this work, we're going to load up Call of Duty. I have noticed in Astrobot, LT and RT don't like to work. I'm guessing it doesn't do maybe a full depress of the LT and RT perhaps. So when I've got like the frog gloves, I'm unable to hit, but it sort of raises the gloves up like half press. But I'm only using this for FPS games like Call of Duty and things. So this is where I want to use it. So I'll demonstrate it working here. Obviously, we just got to get through all the menus and stuff. So if we go to Warzone, and I see if I can go to the firing range. So you have, let me switch to my COD profile. So we can jump with the back pedals, they work. We can duck. We can switch weapon. We can do all the jumping around, all the stuff we would normally do. ADS, the hair click triggers all work. Everything works as you'd expect. Obviously I'm looking through my phone, which is why I'm missing everything. But yeah, it works fine. Certainly for FPS games.